So behavioural change. I just want to talk quickly about behavioural change. Now, that is all part of behavioural sciences or behavioural economics, which is the psychology of decision making as far as the psychology goes. There's a formula that we can use. Now, this is a really simple formula, and I just want to share it now, because if we want to change something, I don't know if you can see this, whether I've written it the wrong way around, B equals M-A-P. Behaviour equals the motivation to do something, the ability to do it, and a prompt. And I just want to talk about that prompt, because one of the problems as human beings is remembering to remember. We use a part of our brain called the prospective memory. We just don't remember remembering to do something in the future. So one of the best ways that we can create a change is, one, make it small initially, and we do it after a natural event. So the prompt there's various things that we can do. I'm just going to talk about after an event. So we take a natural thing that we do every day. Say you want to drink more water. Well, before you make a cup of tea, which might be a natural break, drink the water. Before you start a meeting, drink some water. Or after a meeting, drink some water. And actually, drinking water means that your brain is getting the nourishment it actually needs, because it's 70 to 80% water. Not drinking water is like being drunk. And we just cannot be creative. We cannot think. So just remember that you're more likely to, be more creative when you're drinking but we do need that water. The other thing that I do, so I want to strengthen my legs. So I do a lot of running. When I go to the loo, after I've gone to the loo, if I'm at home, I will do one or two things. I will either do a squat, I will either do 20 squats after I've washed my hands. Or if I'm at home, I'll do, say, 15 press-ups. That just encourages me to remember to do it. There's a really key thing that you need to do then to encourage your brain to do it again, and that is reward yourself. So whatever language resonates, well done, I did it. Okay, I'm awesome. Oh my God, I'm awesome. Add some feeling to it. Your brain will remember to do it. Now, if you really want, and this is what I've started to do, is putting a little tally. So I've got a little tally mark next to the loo upstairs, which I always use. We've got a few, so I just use that one, which reminds me as well, it's that we're reminding our brain and our body that this is a good thing to do. I'm not going to talk too much about what we need to do when we're changing behavior, but let me just say this: we need an intervention. I use all our senses to use some of this. And so smells, sights, remembering. So I've just been shopping, went with shopping. My daughter did not want to shop, and I'm really bad at impulse buying. Really love that. Oh my God, I need it. And what's going on with our brain is it's talking to our hot button. We feel like we need it. We feel like we can't do without it, because we get this sort of emotional overdrive. It's what happens when we go to a theme park and they put the shop at the end, when you're hyped up and you're emotionally like, that's the worst time to buy. And shop people know that. We're playing on the psychology, we're playing on the hot buttons and the biases. So what did I do? I went today shopping and I put a little sign in my bag, which basically said, I can only spend £15. Nila, put it away from your future self. And I didn't overspend. And so it was a small intervention, but because everything's on credit cards, again, we're not touching it. It's not visceral. It doesn't become real. We can do that. I'm sharing this as part of a talk that we did on compass navigation. We talked a lot about the energies, but when it comes to what happens in the 3D world, we need to remember that we're in control, and we need to be conscious of the decisions we're making. So that's all. I hope you're well. This is Nila from Awakening Flow. Have a beautiful day.